I'm Celente Fox with SoulExpanded.com, and I want to talk today about freedom. It is the time of year in the United States, but it also is the theme that is going around right now in 2020, meaning that our freedoms and the lack thereof in all different ways are coming to the surface, and these things that have been hidden or maybe subverted in the past are now coming to light. And so how do we deal with it first? And how do we be free even when we do not feel free? Those are the two things that we're going to be talking about today, because freedom comes from within. And I'm not disputing the outside freedoms that we have, meaning anything external that we feel bound in. I'm not discrediting that. Obviously, I'm not experiencing that and I cannot speak to that. But I also want to challenge the idea that even though we have these external freedoms taken away or bounds that we have and that we feel constrained in, that perhaps by opening up to our inner freedom and opening up to this place within us and claim the freedom that is ours, we can be free no matter what is going on around us, no matter what shit the world throws at you, that you can and that you are free. And all you have to do is claim it. So let's get into this. This idea that freedom comes from within comes from the idea that it is our beliefs that is keeping us not free. And so I'm experiencing this in my life as well, as I'm sure you are. You wouldn't be watching this video. In the fact that, and it shows up a lot of ways, this idea that we're not free by conforming to social norms, conforming to the things that we should do, being the person that you should be, placating the people around you, doing or being or bending to conform to some sort of ideal that does not feel aligned to your soul. And as you start to shake those things off, as you start to get in a place where you are powerful enough, you're channeling the power from within yourself in all realms, in all directions, that you open to this place within you that is powerful, and you claim the birthright and the sovereignty that is yours through releasing and letting go of the things that no longer work for you, including the ideas of other people, the need to be liked by other people. I'm experiencing this very personally right now in my life. It's coming up. And I think that's what 2020 is about. It's about revealing these things in our life that we've hidden either from ourselves, because it's very convenient to close our eyes to the truth because it keeps us nice and safe and warm and fuzzy, when in reality that's not what's going on. And so whatever brand of confinement, constraint, restriction, oppression that you are experiencing right now in your life, I invite you to open to the possibility that there can be a way out. Because a lot of times we feel very limited in our power to do something about this. We see the injustice in the world. We see these places where we do not have freedom, and we don't know what to do to get the freedom back, or to assist those who are in that position to get their freedom back. And I invite you to look at this in a way of, once you liberate yourself, once you sink in and surrender into the liberation that is yours on a cellular, on a soul level, everything else unravels, everything else falls into place, because you then become the beacon, the example of others to do the same. And as everyone starts to unravel and shed these things that no longer work for us, these paradigms, these beliefs, the constrainment of feeling confined and needing love and validation from everyone around you, then what happens is you can truly sink into the freedom that is you, into the full expression of who you are, into being you all the way, and to evolve from this place. Because when you're constrained by the beliefs of others, the beliefs that you can't do it, that you can't be it, that that's not you, when you succumb to those things in your mind, that's when you're constrained and when you're limited, because you are an unlimited being. You have the potential within you of universes. Within you lies the power to be, do, have anything and everything that you desire. If you can think it up, you can be it. You can do it, you can get it. And it might not look the way you want it to in this 3D world, but I guarantee you that you will experience the feelings that you're wanting to experience through that thing. Or you're going to open the path to and for other people to do that thing in the future. You'll be part of it, because we don't do anything alone on this plane. We think we are so alone, we think we're so separate, that we're isolated, that no one is experiencing what you are experiencing. But that's not true, because we're all so connected, and you might be a little piece in the puzzle that you might not see right now, but as you surrender in and tap in and bring out the genius that is you, the gifts that you have, it starts to connect to everyone else's gifts too. And as you can trust that and see it and go forward in life without it having to fit into an idea in your head, that is where freedom comes. That's when your soul can fully express itself in the way that it was always meant to do. Because that's what we're here to do. We are these beautiful souls, these inquisitive, curious, creative souls wanting to express themselves in the physical and the 3D on this way, in this world, on this plane. And as we allow ourselves to step aside, to release the barriers that we've placed on our minds, on our hearts, on our heads, on our bodies, to unshackle ourselves, unbind ourselves, what happens is we open up this stream, for our souls to come forward fully and completely, to be, do, have, express, create as it desires. And that is the unfolding. It's not something that's predetermined. It's not something that you have to really attach to, because it happens in the moment and it unfolds how it needs to. Now, you might feel within you that you do have a soul calling and that you do know that there's something that you're meant to do. But how that looks and how that unfolds can always be different. And I invite you to be open to seeing how that's different. So as we approach the 4th of July in America, and as we proceed through 2020, wherever you are in this world, in this universe, traveling as a traveler, a soul traveler through this life, this consciousness, this beingness, I invite you to sink down, surrender in, take a big, deep breath, release, examine where you're holding yourself back with your beliefs, with your thoughts, where you're binding yourself up, where you're shackling yourself, where you're allowing others to shackle you by succumbing to their beliefs. And start from within. Free yourself here. Free yourself here. And open your heart, because that's where freedom lies. You are free right now. Claim it and be it. Thank you. I love you. Mwah.